So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. To throw, it's Hoover. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Richard. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Ncaa sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Going for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Richard. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Russell. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Hoosiers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Hoover. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball, they're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Richard. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Grab made by the tight end. Powering through a tackle. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. The offense really clicking here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
It's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And a speedy returner. A big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the ground, it's Hill. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's brought down out at the 46. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made inside the 10. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here comes the pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Becker.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Prior to the first down, they decide to call timeout. The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field, really force those safeties.
He's got a crease. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they've been great at this all day long. These RPOs, this one over the left flat, and it's an easy completion for the quarterback, but then you get the ball in space. This offense is doing a nice job today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Chris, these types of plays will come back to haunt the defense. You give an offense like this more chances. You don't create the interception. It's right there for you in your hands. Now this quarterback's got another shot. I don't like their odds at all.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama offense back onto the field. And here's the handoff. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. They're able to get him down.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. With a 1st down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that 1st down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed.
Got an opening here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a 1st down. It's an easy 1st down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
With the catch, it's 4. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Look out, he's got space ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It's a nice run setting up third down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on fourth down? I think they should be willing to go for it on fourth down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Alabama. That's how you finish a play.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Toss play, back edge to his right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Indiana has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. He's got the ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble, move the other direction.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, here's the key on these option plays as a quarterback is that you can't assume that you're always going to pitch the ball. You've got to read the defense and force them to make a decision. Here, there's nobody for the quarterback, and he does a great job of just continuing along.
Touchdown, Tide. The comeback is on. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Caught over the middle, it's Becker. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, what a grab! That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tackle is made, but the ball is spotted at the 4. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. He'll hand it off. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. With a chance to seal it, they get stuffed. An enormous stop by this defense, Joe. A chance now to win the game.
Just incredible effort by that defense. Able to come up with this stop, put their offense back on the field. And it creates momentum. Look at that sideline, the excitement over there. And now this offense, a chance to go win it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's 4. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Ncaa will now spend their first time out here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And the Hoosiers expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. Ball handed off. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Alabama will spend its second time out here. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they can get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. He lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
That is a tremendous job by this secondary. Look at the tight windows that they're presenting for this quarterback. And they close fast and then create the incompletion with that contact.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Throw to the left. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good person.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day, powering through the defender. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.